What is going on, Trash Talkers? We are back with another episode for you. In today's video, we're going to discuss the future of the Dallas Cowboys quarterback controversy. All that and much more coming your way right now! All right, before we get into today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video as it will help us out tremendously. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. All right, Nick, we are heading into week 5, and that has led us to some interesting conversations. And one today I want to have with you and the trash talkers out there. So, guys, be sure to leave a comment on your thoughts on this topic. But, Nick, it's very interesting what the Dallas Cowboys have been able to do since Dak Prescott went out with that injury. Granted, they lost the first game to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but since then, they've won 3 straight games. Cooper Rush has not thrown an interception, and he's looked absolutely phenomenal leading this Cowboys offense, and that has led the question to be, is he better for the Dallas Cowboys the way they are currently constructed to lead this team and win games with them more than Dak Prescott?
Yeah, I think that Cooper Rush has done a fantastic job in the absence of Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott did not look very good in that week 1 game, and we just saw last year Dak Prescott get one of the biggest contract extensions that we've seen. Now, with Dak Prescott getting all of that money, not performing up to expectations in week 1 against the Buccaneers, and then Cooper Rush taking over and really showing out with even less weapons, not having Michael Gallup and really having Noah Brown come in as a replacement and really shine. It's because Cooper Rush has really done his job to be the starting quarterback. He's put in that effort to really be good as the Cowboys starting quarterback. But if you were to go through the future of this season with Cooper Rush, I don't see it going the way it has. I don't expect the Cowboys to show up and win games like they have in the last 3 weeks. They are going to get figured out. Cooper Rush is still a very new quarterback to the NFL, and there's not a lot to go off of. He is performing much better than a lot of people anticipate, and that is going to change if he stays. Dak Prescott got paid all that money for a reason. He's proved it over years and years and years, and now you can't just say, well, Cooper Rush has done it for 3 games. Now we're going to move on with him as our starting quarterback and let the guy we pay $40 million a year go sit the bench until we find a trade partner. No, Dak Prescott is going to be your starter. He is going to be the guy to really take this team to the next level, because when you have these 2 quarterbacks under center and the game is on the line, who's more likely to win you that game? I'm not taking Cooper Rush. He might be able to win me a game in the first few weeks of the season, but I don't think that Cooper Rush has it in him to be more than just a backup quarterback. He is very good at what he does, but he is not going to ever be on the level of Dak Prescott. And I think Dak Prescott will get his job back when he is fully healthy. And for the interim, it's fine having Cooper Rush, but no worries. I don't see Dak Prescott ever losing his job to Cooper Rush.
All right, there's a few points I want to make here. Cooper Rush has been in the league for 5 years, so he's definitely been around the corner. He understands the nuances of this offense, and he's worked behind Dak Prescott and working with some of these guys for years. So that makes a lot of sense. My concern is that you talk about the accolades of Dak Prescott, and I want to point to what accolades. I mean, the fact of the matter is that he hasn't done anything with this team. In fact, when they were at their strongest, they were running the ball extremely well. They had one of the best offensive lines we've ever seen in NFL history, and he still wasn't able to get the job done. Now, he's gotten close, but I don't think Cooper Rush is too much of a downgrade, if at all, from Dak Prescott. I think that they are performing roughly exactly how I thought they would be. In fact, I think Cooper Rush has been a little more effective in that he has not turned the ball over nearly as much as Dak Prescott has, seeing as though Cooper Rush hasn't thrown a single interception. In my estimation, I think that obviously politics are going to come into play. Jerry Jones loves Dak Prescott. He's not going to make that decision. But if a team were to come and call the Dallas Cowboys and say, listen, I need a quarterback, I will trade you the world for Dak Prescott, I think they'd be fine with Cooper Rush. I think Cooper Rush has what it takes to take over this franchise and be competitive. We look at some of the guys that we didn't think would be starting in the NFL right now. They're getting the job done for their teams. There's no reason Cooper Rush can't either. The fact of the matter is he needed an opportunity and he's gotten it. He's made everything of his opportunity and continued to perform at an elite level. Taking a look at what he's been able to do, he's completing over 50% of his passes. He's thrown for 737 yards in 3 games, 4 touchdowns. Again, no interceptions. I can't harp on that enough. The guy has been phenomenal. He gets the ball away. He's only been sacked 4 times since he's been taken over. 2 were against the Buccaneers. Overall, I think Cooper Rush has what it takes to take over the Dallas Cowboys. I think he could stand in as the starting quarterback for the future.
I just don't see it. Cooper Rush has been in the league this long, and he was even cut from the Dallas Cowboys before the season started. There were 31 teams that could have gone and picked up Cooper Rush, but they decided not to because they thought their backup quarterbacks were better. Just because he's getting a few wins now does not mean this is going to get sustained. And the longer they keep him in there, the longer they are risking that. You have to applaud him for what he's done. But if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, if I'm Jerry Jones, I want to get Dak Prescott in there as soon as possible.
31 teams also passed on Tom Brady, yet he was drafted in the 6th round and ended
Please
up
don't tell
the
me
greatest quarterback of all time.
No, there's no way you're telling me Cooper Rush is Tom Brady, so get off that. No way.
No, I'm not saying that he's Tom Brady. I'm just saying that these things happen and teams are wrong about players. So to say that 31 teams passed up on this guy, sure, not every team needs a quarterback. The Dallas Cowboys do, and I think Dak Prescott has been overrated and overestimated in his ability to get the job done. Cooper Rush is doing exactly the same job that we see from Dak Prescott, if not a little bit better at this point. And I think this is exactly what we need to see and say, you know what? Maybe it is time for a changing of the guard, or at least a threatening of the changing of the guard, and have some sort of QB competition.
I don't know if you can really threaten a guy that you just paid. It doesn't make any sense. They don't have any of that power. Dak Prescott doesn't care whether he plays or not because he's getting paid at the end of the day.
If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I'm calling Carolina and saying, I have a quarterback for you.
Sure.
So
absolutely. But Dak Prescott, sitting back, feeling good.
I think Seattle would also take that call, but that's neither here nor there. I want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you think Cooper Rush should take over for the Dallas Cowboys long term, or do you believe that Dak Prescott can do better than Cooper Rush is right now? All right, well, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all. Peace and love.